Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. Do not let the roles you play in life make you forget who you are. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. The truth is the kindest thing we can give folks in the end. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Old ways won't open new doors. Watching my back is the perfect opportunity to stick a knife in it. A star is not honored for its size, but for its light. All men can see these tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Fear not the path of truth, for the lack of people walking on it. The search for truth is more precious than its possession. The company you choose to keep says a lot about who you are. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. It is only after the deepest darkness that the greatest joy can come. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. Where the army is, prices are high. When prices rise, the wealth of the people is exhausted. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. You don't destroy what you want to acquire in the future. Gratitude creates hope, and hope activates the law of attraction. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. There is no doubt fiction makes a better job of the truth. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. One mistake does not have to rule a person's entire life. For a word to be spoken, there must be silence, before and after. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. If freedom is short of weapons, we must compensate with willpower. I will continue my path, but I will keep a memory always. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. When pure sincerity forms within, it is outwardly realized in other people's hearts. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. Life is not about living the safer option. Life is about living a life worth living. Law is made by the winner to preserve victory over the loser. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. When I stopped to take a breath, I noticed I had wings. The fear of appearances is the first symptom of impotence. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Flow with whatever may happen, and let your mind be free. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. Your story is remarkable, even if you don't know it yet. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives but does not keep. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. A clown on a throne is still a clown. A king in rags is still a king. There's more to life than simply increasing its speed. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. Politeness is the first thing people lose once they get the power.